And we are live and direct on the internet. This is Anything. Welcome, everyone, or anyone. This is Anything Goes with George and Jonathan. I'm George. This is my best bud.
Jonathan, you guys can follow me on JWFBA, JWFBA on Twitch, JWFBA90 on Twitter. I hope you didn't get me saying her name.
I don't know that I did. I don't know that I didn't.
I hope not.
But we didn't do the show yesterday due to technical difficulties. Power went out. Didn't come back on until it was too late. So
4 seconds ago. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. I'm just.
I don't even want to know why you said that.
I'm waiting for you to pop up live. That's all. Here we go.
It should be.
No, that's chatting. I don't want to chat with you on there. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm gonna run the intro. We'll start the show.
7, 6, 5, 4,
There we go.
2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Okay, for our first subject of the night, the Supreme Court just made it easier for police to arrest you for filming them.
Hold on. Say that again.
The Supreme Court just made it easier for police to arrest you for filming them.
Oh, man. This is going to be interesting to talk about.
It is, to me, it's unconstitutional. What it is if you're recording them, they tell you not to record. You keep recording them, and they hit you up with some sort of charge, and they're immune. So you can't even say, hey, this is my First Amendment right for me to do this, because they have immunity.
Oh, God.
That's that wonderful new conservative Supreme Court now.
You literally have the right to record.
In public, yes, you do.
You literally have that right. And, oh my Lord, why are they trying to take everything away from us? Why? It's not becoming the land of the free anymore. It's becoming, let's see, you can't, it's not freedom of speech anymore. You can't
well, it's freedom of speech
as
long as you say what they want you to say.
Nah, ain't freedom of speech. Then let's just follow some order. It's not freedom of speech anymore. Now you can't record if you're getting your ass beat by the police anymore. Or if they stop you for being an asshole. Because don't get me wrong, I am not against cops at all. I respect them. I still want to be one someday. Hopefully, maybe if I feel like it. And I respect cops to the fullest. And I know all cops are not bad. All of them are not bad, like everyone think they are. But there are some that do abuse their authority, if you want to say. I feel like Cartman.
Respect my authority.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of the younger audience probably won't get that.
Oh, well.
Maybe.
They're
maybe
lost.
They will. Maybe they won't. Because, no, South Park is not really a big thing like he was. Now it's all about Family Guy. Or Rick and Morty. And half the time, they probably don't even get half of the reference they do in Rick and Morty. Because it's mainly like old references.
Well, what do you think of my outfit?
What was that?
What do you think of my outfit?
Well, I damn sure don't miss seeing Sears. And I can't stand seeing Browns.
What makes
And
you
I
think?
damn sure don't like seeing Craftsman, especially since they traded on us before we went down.
Oh, we sold them. But
Yeah,
what
they're
makes
still
you
trade-offs.
think that I support support Craftsman Tools from Sears, and I'm a Browns fan. How dare you put me in your box?
Well, because you're wearing the crap. They'll wear it.
What does that mean?
Take the crap off.
Nobody wants to see all this.
Because if I'm going around wearing let's see what team I can't stand. If I go around wearing like an Eagles jersey and like Eagles hat, you're gonna assume I'm an Eagles fan, right?
Well, no, because I don't want to put you in that box. You could be identifying as a furry.
It doesn't matter, but you're gonna assume that I'm an Eagles fan. So if I just wear, like, say if the Eagles were facing the Browns, and by the way, no, I'm not an Eagles fan. If the if the Eagles were facing the Browns and I'm sitting on the Browns side with the Eagles, you think no one's gonna say anything to me, or are they gonna be like, hold on, what's this guy doing over here? They gonna automatically think I'm an Eagles fan just because I'm wearing Eagles stuff. Well, and if I'd be like, nah, I'm a Browns fan. I just the only jersey I had.
The other one's in the wash. No, because a true Browns fan has about 5 or 6.
The other one's in the wash. They're gonna call my bluff. Like, hold on, nah. You don't sound right. But anyway, back on the topic. That's crazy, man. Like,
well,
pretty soon it's gonna be to the point where you can't do anything. You won't be able to do anything, and people gonna be like, oh, that's normal. It's okay. We still have the right to do whatever. Good over America.
America. M-A-R-I-C-A. Not
land of the. Well, it's not the land of the free anymore. Land of. I'll find a word for it.
Okay, on that note, we'll go to the next subject.
What do you want? Leave me alone. I gave you food. Get.
Now you got to show him.
What? So who?
The cat.
Oh my god. Come on. My back.
Aw, ain't he cute? He loves you because you fed him.
Okay, so come on. Get off my dad headphones.
He loves you because you fed him. Because if you hadn't fed him...
There you go. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi.
Yeah, okay, you can put me down.
I'm Simba. From the Lion King.
He's Sinbad.
Alright, come on, get out. You purr. I know that means you're liking it. Get away.
All right, next subject. New York tenants fight as landlords embrace facial recognition cameras. Why do you need facial recognition cameras if you live in an apartment? We want to see who's coming and going.
What?
What are you gonna? They've already got like key fobs now for doors. And instead of having a key or a swipe card, now people have fobs to get in their own door. It's like, well, why do you need cameras inside an apartment building?
Why not?
Well, why? No, that's not the argument. The argument is, why would you need that?
Inside your apartment building?
Inside the apartment buildings, I mean, I can understand outside. I mean, you need cameras. Never mind that. But why would you need facial recognition?
It depends. Who put it up? The apartment complex or like you?
No, the apartment complex.
To put cameras in like someone's actual space of living?
No, outside. So,
outside.
Like you show your face and you get
recognition.
In. Yeah.
I guess. I guess to see if you actually live there, because you can get your hand on someone's card or something, or whatever. So I guess it kind of makes sense if they want to, dim it down what people, certain people don't want in there. So it kind of makes sense.
Well, then it goes to the point. You live in an apartment and you bring your date home, saying you're unmarried. You bring your date home. Well, fine, we're going to charge you double the rent because you had her in your apartment for a week.
Oh no, they can't stay for a week, man.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
that's against the rules.
You have.
You gotta if they're gonna stay for a week, gotta notify your whoever you're through, your landlord or whatever.
You know what I'm saying now. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, but a week is pushing it. But a couple days should be fine.
No, we're still gonna charge you more.
You can't charge for a couple days.
They can do whatever they want.
I think it's 7 days. No, it's actually 2 weeks. I think. I don't fucking know anymore. I really don't.
They can do whatever they want. They're complex.
You can't do whatever you want. There's boundaries.
There should be, but it doesn't seem like it's happening. It seems like they
But
pretty much
I
do
guess
what they want.
that's becoming everything now. Good old America, you know. Everything's being that way now. No one can do what they want.
It's all about
Well, I know.
what are you
It's
doing?
it's a conspiracy. I'm just making up stuff.
No, this shit
It's
ain't
still
a
the land of the
conspiracy.
free. We got freedom of speech. We can say what we want. We can do what we want.
More or less, we can. Versus other places, we got it cherries compared to other places in this world,
Just
especially
take me
like
to Japan.
China, huh?
Just take me to Japan, and I'll be happy.
Bring you what?
Just take me to Japan. I'll be happy.
Oh, jeez.
That's all
Onward and upward to the next story of the evening. A German minister wants access to your encrypted WhatsApp and Telegram messages.
Oh, good old what's up?
And it's just another way that these guys just want to know what you're doing, what you're saying to each other. And Lord forbid, they don't get to find out because it's encrypted. So they want a back door to be able to get in to find out what you're talking about. Do we
There
really?
we go. Taking shit away again.
Yeah, and here's the thing.
Is every topic about us taking something away? Like, it's just literally just like it's like prison. It's becoming prison more and more. You go down.
Well, Intel's next. Anyway, you can figure that out later. Does that just the German people or anything that crosses their path? You know what I'm saying? Any communications that gets routed through their country? Does it include those? Is it only the ones that are within Germany? I'm willing to bet it's going to be through in and throughout.
Oh man, we becoming just everyone just get everyone's business. Everybody just in everyone's business. It's already bad enough with social media, but now they want to make it even more
Intrusive.
on a personal
Yeah.
level. Like people already post their business and everything on social media, so you really don't need to listen. If you really want to see what someone's doing or up to, look at their social media.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, well, the dumb people, mainly the new generation, they normally post like everything on there. Oh yeah, we're going to lunch at this time. We're going here at this time. We're going there at this time.
And if someone's got it out for you, guess what?
And that's how I think there was a couple incidents that like someone found the person they was looking for, or they knew exactly when to rob someone's house because that's right, a couple celebrities because they were dumb enough to post it on their social media.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be here at this time. I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna be for a couple hours. My security's with me. The door's unlocked. Invite yourself in.
Make sure
Then
you don't
then
eat
they're
the
shocked.
last.
How someone robbed my house? I didn't know. How they knew the exact time to getting my house.
They should have had a
I don't
smart
care.
house.
Look, you just posted before we went. You know that you was going here at this time. So, that's my mistake. I'll delete it. Make sure no one sees that. I didn't post that.
Yeah, once it's out there, it's done.
It's hacked. Someone hacked my account and they knew where to go.
Yeah.
Stupid.
And-
I know if I'm a celebrity, and especially if you don't want paparazzis like right there, they use that too. If you don't want if you're getting sick of paparazzis in your face and everything, why post your stuff right on social media? Why even post when you're leaving or where you're going to be and stuff like that? For one, if you don't want no one robbing your house, or if you don't want fans or paparazzi, in your face, why even post it?
Because it's all about them. It's called ego.
Or maybe
Putting
they just
out my
forget.
brand. You are
Maybe they
not a
just
brand.
forget.
You're a
They
moron.
don't have. Maybe they just forget. They have millions of followers and fans that's not on their social media at all. Just me on here. No one else is looking at my stuff. I'm just gonna post this here
Only friends and family, huh?
just for my friends and family to see. And go. Everyone's waiting. Cameras in your face. How did they know?
You look at your Twitter. That's not private,
Oh God.
Mr. Trump.
No, yeah, no. He slowed down actually. They constantly keep getting on him. Look, man.
I
We don't care if you have it. Like, you gotta stop like just posting everything. You got to stop. And while they're talking, he's still typing with his fingers. I got to stop posting stuff on Twitter. What?
Well, here's the thing with that is, I know you're the president. Yes, you're the president of the country. I didn't vote for you, which is fine. But I don't. Obama wasn't in my daily life. I don't. Bush Jr. wasn't in my daily life. You know what I mean? Clinton, Bush Sr. wasn't in my daily life. This guy is all over the news, all over every day. He has something. It's like he was really bad before. Well, he would like tweet every day something stupid. But what it seems like he's doing now is like building it up for a week.
Yeah, he's
and
marketing.
And then he just does what is it called, a tweet bomb or something like that, where he just 20 posts in a row. It's like
he's marketing himself like he's still like trying to run a business or something.
Well, yeah, you're the president. That doesn't mean you represent me.
Oh man, I can't wait. He got 1 year left, and I hope people do it the right. I hope people open their goddamn brains and like, we made a mistake. Let's do it the right way this time.
Well, I hate to bring up the
it
past.
Depends. If there's another celebrity that's going to run against him, just for God forbid, and I don't want this to happen, just let him get a second term.
No,
I
oh God,
no.
Oh God, no.
I'd rather take him because we already know what the deal is with him than another celebrity. We already know what we're getting with him.
When I go to vote,
know he ain't doing nothing. Then after that, it's automatically he has to get out unless he changed it somehow.
Okay, everybody, when you go to vote, it's Jonathan Craig for president.
Oh hell no!
Jonathan Craig for president.
Hell no!
Yeah, J-O no H-N.
I mean, I ain't gonna be worse than Trump, but that's too much. That's too much responsibility, man. I don't even like paying my bills.
I would rather vote for your cat.
Well, the cat would just do the same thing Trump's doing now. He's orange and he just sits there.
Now wait, in Trump's defense, he does golf.
Oh yeah, he does play golf. That's right. My cat can play golf too. I give him a ball, he can smack a ball around. He can play golf. I mean, he don't need a club. Just give him a ball, he smack it around. Good. If he makes it in the hole, he makes it.
Okay, and on to the next topic. We have Intel just had a show at CompuTex, which they showed off a bunch of these gaming laptops. And I'm going, your chip manufacturer, what are you doing? But this is Tom's Hardware. Intel brings its own benchmark to refute AMD's 2x 2 times epic claim. Well, wasn't all that long ago? What was it, about a year ago? Intel was going around saying how their processor was double the speed of the equivalent AMD, and as it turns out, the test was skewed. Remember that? And then they end up taking it back and say, "Oh no, we messed up. Oh no, we had an outside independent and they messed it up." And which they admitted it that they did.
Yeah. I just don't understand why everyone is, well, not everyone, just why are they trying to focus on gaming laptops? Like, it's not a huge market for gaming laptops at all. I mean, there's not everybody going out and buying gaming laptops. The only thing, yeah, they have a good processor, they have a good graphics card, and it's don't get me wrong, it's a good editing tool. If you're a content creator or a movie producer or editor, it's good for editing. Don't get me wrong, it's good to be on the go and edit. Or if you need something where you're traveling, you're bored, and you want a game on the fly, then perfectly fine. But just to have as your main gaming computer,
your daily driver,
I totally disagree, man. I really disagree for it, because think about it. For one, you got to pay let's see, I think like the bottom of the barrel is probably like 800, 800 to $1,000 for a gaming laptop. Then, if you don't want it to get hot, you have to buy those cooler things. Where those things are called, you have to buy them to keep the damn thing from.
Laptop cooler. It has a fan built into it. You set the laptop on it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Those things. What he
Gives it more ventilation.
Yeah. And if you don't think your laptop is going to need that, if you're going to game on it, it's going to heat up really, really fast. You definitely going to need it. So you can go ahead and say, no, the cooler, it's enough. No, I had a gaming laptop. It's not. It feels like a goddamn oven on your leg. Even know what the fan's kicking. The fans can kick high as hell. And then even if it does that, it's overheating, then the fan's overworking. It's not going to last long if you don't cool it down. And then people what they like to do is a lot of them will put it on like a surface where there's no flow. There's no flow at all. It just sits there, and then that's going to burn up even faster.
Well, and here's the thing, I have big hands. I am 6'4". I'm not a small person. I am not going to game or edit a video like this. That is not going to happen. I'm going to sit here, my arms spread out, you know.
Yep. And I tried gaming on a laptop because before we start the show, and I was like, look, I'm a wide guy, and the laptop just like your keyboard is just this little square thing, like everything's like squished in. So I'm wide. So me trying to like squish my hands together and just like trying to move my fingers, I will like die every single time. Especially
You weren't complaining about your fingers. You said your belly.
Yeah, my belly being away and everything, and then. You don't get a standard mouse. You got to use the freaking thing as a mouse, the little touch thingy,
Touchpad.
And by that time, like you're literally like your hand is damn near touching each other, because you got to do that little touchpad thing where you don't have no space for your hand to be like all the way over for a mouse and be separated, so you can actually have this whole entire area to motion your hand. But no, you have it right here in this little square. Then you have your keys right there, and then you got your hands making love, and then trying to work everything. It's I don't know how people do it. I really don't.
Well, and here's the thing: typing on a regular keyboard and typing on a laptop keyboard are two totally different experiences.
It is. I edit on my gaming laptop when I had it, and that's pretty much all I used it for was editing. And I did a little bit of gaming on it, not a lot, just very little, because like I said, I couldn't really play it like I wanted to because the keyboard is garbage. And editing it was fine. No, for the most part, it was okay. I enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it a lot more now since I have an actual keyboard. I have room. Room is very important because you have to be comfortable. Especially if you're editing for hours.
Oh, yeah.
There's like, if you got a long video you have to chop down, and if you got an hour-long video, and you need to squish it down to maybe like 20 minutes, that can take a while.
Yeah, and you need to be absolutely need to be comfortable.
Exactly, because you have to figure out, okay, if you're doing it for yourself, you know what you want. You know, if you're a content creator, you know what your fans will probably want. Or if you will watch a video, you'll know what to look for. Like if you was watching the video, what would you want? If you're doing it for someone else, then it's going to take even more time, because now you have to figure out like what's best for them and what they want. And you have to like, hey, communicate with them. So it could take even longer or even days.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, a laptop is not, you cannot get the performance out of a laptop that you can a full size, nice, beautiful airflow desktop.
Yeah, and you can have a nice big size screen and everything. And then I'm like, let's talk about the pricing. Like you're getting ripped off for a gaming laptop, and you can't upgrade or anything.
You can, but it's very limited what you can upgrade. You're not pulling the graphics chip out and putting in a better graphics chip.
I mean, if you want to upgrade
the memory
your
and
laptop,
the hard drive, you can.
If you literally want to upgrade your laptop, you will have to probably get like a one of those big magnifying glasses, and then do your thing. Like in a gaming laptop, I could literally just crack my thing open with my full size hands, and literally take something out, or put something in, or whatever. Just using my actual hands. A gaming laptop, everything's so crunched in. You have to be very like precise, and like who really got time for that, man? That's just very time consuming for one. Then like it only takes one slip up, man. Then that's like it, because a lot of things you can't like get your hands on, or it's hard to get a certain wire part or something like that, because everything's so squunched in, and then you have to probably damn near get it to the bone to get to like a special part you want to get to.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've taken apart laptops. They're very hard to work on. They're and especially you need. It's just like anything. It builds up dust on the inside. It starts to overheat. You got to clean it out. So what do you got to do? You got to take the whole thing apart. The main part of it, and get canned air, blow it out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to take the motherboard out to get to where you need to blow stuff out. And that's a big pain in the. Whereas with a computer, typically you have filters, or even if you don't, it's all open. You could get, a vacuum cleaner or the canned air or whatever, and blow the stuff out or vacuum it out.
Yeah, and don't get
And
me
it's very
wrong.
easy to get to.
I don't get me wrong. Like I said, if you work on the go, or if you want a game on the go, it's perfect. It's perfect for you. I hope you have the money for it, and that's fine. That's fine and dandy. I ain't got no problem with if you're using it for the go. But if you literally buy it for your main computer for you to sit at home,
You're done.
like why?
No, it ain't gonna work.
I mean, some people. I mean, I see a lot of people do it, and I don't know why they do it. They buy this huge desk, then they go buy a laptop, what takes up not even a quarter of the desk, and they're sitting there getting their little fingers gaming. Then what I really don't get is you buy a gaming laptop, you set it up, then you go out and buy a keyboard and a mouse, and why? What's the point? You already got the keyboard. You already got a full size mouse and the keyboard. Why not take it to the next step and just ditch the laptop?
Yeah. I mean, when I game using a controller because it's what I'm used to. But if I had a game on, and I have tried to game on a laptop, this does not work. My hands are too big to get, and then you have to get like close to it because it's either 13, 15, or 17 inches. I'm looking at a 22-inch. I'm looking at four 22-inch monitors.
Yeah, and also for the guys that are married and who has rings, it is very uncomfortable for your fingers to be so close together. George knows what I'm talking about. Like it's uncomfortable because your finger like so close together. It's damn near bone touch metal, and it gets very uncomfortable.
Yeah, but that ties into.
Yeah, you can't take your ring off. You can't just take your ring off and just sit it to the side because that's gonna cause issues. Guys that's married know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we kind of did go over some of what our next article is. Decrypting CompuTex 2019, our 10 big takeaways, and this is from PC Reviews. Let's see. AMD is poised to be a major player again. Qualcomm is not quitting on x86 chips. In other words, it's what we've been touching on is they did do their major release on the different processors and stuff that AMD is coming out with. Their support with AMD for PCI Express 4, which hasn't come to Intel yet. Laptop innovations. This was Intel, and that's basically all Intel did. I mean, this laptop that I'm showing on the screen right now is pretty cool because it has a smaller display and then the regular display, and the bottom one looks, I guess, is touch.
Yeah, it looks pretty. It looks pretty cool.
But that that thing's going to be $3,000 or $4,000, and hello. Does that have to be Intel exclusive? No, they could do that with AMD.
Oh man, speaking of price. Oh man, if you guys are watching this, did you guys see how much that new Mac is?
Oh, that's the next subject.
My
Don't get
word.
ahead. Don't get ahead. That's
word.
next.
It just hit me. So you said something about the price. I'm just thinking like, oh god, that's like a god smacker price.
And what Intel's big push for CompuTex was its built-in graphics engine, and it's like nobody wants yours. Everybody
Built in.
wants Motorola. Everybody wants
It's built in. Like, how is
well,
that
on a
fair?
laptop, it's built into the processor.
How is that fair?
What do you mean? A lot of laptops, the graphics is not a separate chip; it's built into the processor.
That sucks. Because like, what if you want to upgrade or something?
Well,
That's
you're not
just
going to upgrade it. It
that,
doesn't matter if it's on the side or part of the processor. You're not
what? What are you
upgrading in a
talking about?
laptop.
I can't upgrade my laptop. What?
No, you
That's
can't.
insane.
No, you can't.
Laptops are god. They're amazing. They're the next top gaming.
They've been out for so long. They're not.
Laptops are the next best thing. Desktops are overrated.
Graphics card market for have more turbulence because AMD's releasing more graphics card. PC displays, big and small, are a major frontier of innovation. No, they're just screens. Oh, they showed the one that is you could take with you, and it's 17 or 19 inches, 17 or 19 inches, and it's a separate monitor that you could plug into your laptop. It's like then you have a two monitor solution for your laptop that's
Why?
portable. It's bulky.
Why?
It's like carrying
Why?
It's like carrying a big tablet with you.
Why? Just get a desktop, man. Save yourself the hassle. Why? Just oh god. And then like you got to carry this stuff with you. Like I said, I'm totally for if you're using an actual laptop on the go, but to take an extra screen with you, that's pushing it, man.
Certainly, where you're going has a
That is
spare monitor.
that
Come
is
on.
pushing it, man. That is really pushing it. I mean, if you want to get it to impress your friends or something, hopefully your friends are not desktop gamers, then you won't get laughed at.
Yeah.
But if you're in a group, if you have a group of friends, you're all gaming laptop buds, and you want to impress them, then that's fine. Just hopefully your friends are not. For one, if your friends are desktop gamers, I'm pretty sure they will tell you not to get a laptop in the first place.
Oh, hold on. Pardon me. And then new Wi-Fi standard, Wi-Fi 6, just more faster speeds over Wi-Fi. Plug it in, plug it in.
Hold on, I gotta answer this comment real quick.
And then, thanks to cloud gaming, mini ITX could become the new ATX. Hello, people have big hands, big fingers. Not everything needs to be this scrunchy small crap. How are you supposed to build something with that board? Ugh.
Hold on, what now?
They're just showing off how small how they're packing more things onto a motherboard and making it smaller.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's like higher temperatures. Don't worry about it. Higher temperatures. It's throttling. Don't worry about it. RGB hasn't played out yet. Yeah, RGB still a thing.
Yeah, it is.
And then welcome to
I just
news.
actually had someone just comment something about RGB.
Well,
I'm
you
just
know,
responding,
RGB makes it
isn't
run
it?
faster. No, it does.
Oh, this RGB I'm talking about is for your lights,
Uh,
your LED lights.
yeah, tariffs are a hot and thorny issue, even for Taiwan IT crowd. And what that is, of course, is the U.S. imposed tariffs on China, as if we don't have other things to do.
Manual.
But
That's called a manual, right?
what?
Where you your motherboard instructions.
Manual, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But
Because someone asked me where can they plug in the power for their RGB, which you just plug them in and they use the power from
motherboard.
the motherboard, which is
Or-
the little chip, not chip, the damn flat pancake battery.
The It's usually next to that's a 2023 battery, I think.
Yeah, and
Battery backed up clock battery.
all I pretty much just said is it on the motherboard. It will say, because the question was, if you guys are interested, someone asked me, where do you plug in the power for RGB? I'm guessing he's plugging in LED lights. If you guys don't know, on the motherboard, sometimes it says RGB right there, and you can plug it into that. But if it does say that, and you're still not confident, go into your manual. Keep your manual.
Well, yeah.
If you want to upgrade or anything,
go online and get it.
Or go online. But your manual is your best friend, because I guarantee you'll find it like right there in your manual. Keep your manual and just go through your manual and look and just map out your motherboard. 'Cause it's not hard. That's probably a main reason why a lot of people don't want to build a PC. They normally just want to go ahead and just get a gaming laptop or get a pre-built. I was the same way. And George would tell you I was hesitant pretty much the whole entire time. I was the same exact way until we actually did it. And I was like, you know what? This is actually not that bad. This is actually not that hard.
How many times did I tell you that?
I didn't believe you. But anyway, I was the same way. I was skeptic. I didn't want to do it. I think I was going to break something. I thought it was going to be too much. And I thought it was going to be a hassle. The only thing that takes the longest is literally taking the plugs from the battery and hooking up like your power, your headphone jacks, your
those are pain.
That's the only thing that's a pain in the butt.
And the cable management.
The cable management you can do on your own, or you be able to Verge, just leave the damn thing to burn up. The cable management, yeah, you can do that on your own thing, but that's literally the hardest part. Once you get past that, hooking your power and stuff up, because it's literally just little tiny things, and once you're done that, everything else just flies together. It just comes there like a perfect pie. And I know a lot of people don't bake anymore, but still.
Yeah. So we're coming up next week is E3, which is the
yes. Actually, I can't even say yes. I'm not even. I'm not excited like I used to be. But
you're older.
I'll let you go ahead and go into that, and then I'll tell you why.
Well,
let's get into
apparently. So you would think Microsoft would be touting its new up and coming store or games or cross-play and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. Microsoft or Xbox, Microsoft Xbox, prove you're not a filthy casual with new Xbox branded Lynx hygiene products. So they have body wash, shampoo, deodorant, and the spray.
Oh God, why?
Now it's not in the U.S. yet.
I hope it don't.
But the key word is yet.
Why?
Because I'm assuming what it is I guess generally the gamers are people that don't bathe. So they're saying, hey, take the hint.
So if they see something with Xbox on it, they're like, oh, I'm gonna use this.
Yeah, probably.
Oh God, come on. I haven't seen marketing for a whole set of body wash and stuff since Axe, and they don't even do it as hard as they used to. No, not since Axe. I'm lying. Old Spice is the last one I usually see. Axe really don't do it anymore. Axe used to go in hard on marketing, man. They used to go in.
Yeah.
And it's probably before a lot of these kids were born.
Well, they even went as far as don't worry about showering, just use this. Like,
oh man, Axe used to.
You remember that?
Yeah. Axe used to put so much money into their marketing. It was insane. They even had their own like music video, and I still remember it, which is oddly only because the three hot chicks that's in it. But anyway, Axe used to go hard for marketing. It got to the point like you was convinced. You was literally convinced. You spray this on, you was gonna get chicks like that. That's how convinced they made you. Like they had you think you spray this on, so as you walk in the club, boom, chicks on you, like nothing. You're a chick magnet now.
Yeah, that doesn't work that way.
I fell for that. I sprayed it on.
Did it
Went to the,
work?
went to the mall. I was like, yo, this shit ain't working. Uh,
Well, guess what? Maybe if you would have used the Xbox brand. Really?
that's just a funny story.
It was.
I fell for it.
Well, they're
It
doing
was
tests
stupid
in
on
the
my part. I
Netherlands.
know it was gonna work anyway, but I was like, all right, maybe this might work. Maybe they do get a scent of it and like, damn, what he got on. So I was like, let me give it a shot. But not so well. Not so well. It didn't work.
Now,
I went
normally,
home
good.
only man.
Now, normally we don't cover too much YouTube drama, but this has made the news big
Hold on,
time.
before you go back, let's go back to E3.
Okay, sorry.
I'm not excited for E3 this year, especially if the rumors are true, or PlayStation not talking about The Last of Us 2, or who else? What's the company name? I can't think of the company name, but the company that makes Skyrim, I heard they're not supposed to be talking about Elder Scrolls 6. God, I'm happy to see what Microsoft bring. I'm happy for the PC gaming, see what they got going on. I'm not happy to see anything with Google streaming or who else is trying to do the streaming thing. I think Apple.
Microsoft is too.
Their streaming thing. Microsoft, yeah, or they're gaming, so I'm used to it. But Google, I'm not looking forward to them talking about that crap because I'm not buying it. I'm not going for it. To me, it's just stupid.
You're talking about Google Stadia.
Yeah, that crap. EA, I'm not looking forward to their stuff. Besides, let's see, Activision, they got their new Call of Duty trailer. I'm not looking forward to that either. Everyone else can go ahead and fill into the hype. But I'm not. I gave up on them a while ago. Because what they're going to do, if it is good, guess what's going to happen for the next few years if it is good? It's going to be crappy games for the next couple years.
Well, and here's something that that has been brought up is what if you don't have the internet speed, or you are under a data cap because you have, if you want like 1080 at 60 frames a second, you're above DSL.
Yeah.
And then if you have a data cap, which some places still have data caps, which I think is BS, not on a wired connection, you shouldn't have data caps, and then because you could hit a terabyte in a month, and Google is the one that's saying this. Like, if let's say your data limit is 250 gig or 500 gig, guess what? You're gonna blow through your data cap real fast.
Yeah, and that's crazy because I didn't think that was still a thing until you just said something.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I didn't think they still had data caps.
Yep. Some ISPs do. You ready for the next subject?
Guess so.
Okay. YouTube demonetizes right-winger commentator Steven Crowder for gay slurs against Vox show host.
Hold on, who's that?
Steven Crowder. He's not anybody famous outside of YouTube.
I know there's a lot of people who's not famous outside YouTube. But what is his channel based on?
Just being conservative. How wonderful it is to be conservative. You know, the earth is flat, not round type thing.
Oh.
Take the truth and like twist it a little bit. And you know what? That's fine. But to me, it goes too far when you start twisting the truth into something that is not the truth anymore. And what it is he got, and he has this merchandise that he sells, and several lines of it.
Oh God.
Are kind of
man,
edgy.
I should never answer this guy's question.
Don't be
word.
mean. Don't be.
I just went into my actual thing. I didn't see what he has a channel too. But I want to see what he streams or puts on his channel.
He's gonna take off our content.
Oh my God, he's a goddamn Fortnite streamer.
Well, then he has to have RGB to make the gameplay faster.
Oh God. I'm hoping I don't know if it was for the lights, but it works the same exact way.
Well,
But
here's the thing: not every motherboard has LED headers either.
yeah, mine I had to plug mine into the RGB.
Yeah, yours had headers. Mine does, but not all of
So
them do.
hopefully, if his do, maybe. Uh, if he's looking to put lights in, I don't see why. I don't see he don't display his thing at all. Just a bunch of I never seen so much Fortnite shit in my life. Well, no, I'm lying. Ninja is it's that's all it is. Oh my god, I guess he's trying to be like Ninja. Oh, and he streams on PlayStation. Oh my word. Maybe he just got a PC.
Maybe,
Oh,
maybe not.
oh god. Why would you? Oh, PlayStation. Oh,
But anyway, it led to a big Twitter wall, and now they're calling it Adpocalypse 3.0. It's like, from what I had understood, Adpocalypse was advertisers leaving YouTube. Now it's seemingly that they're attributing it to when YouTube demonetizes channels like this guy's. And it's not to me, it's like you should call it something different, because Adpocalypse, as far as I was able to understand, was when advertisers leave YouTube, like Walmart left after the
yeah,
last one. Uh, Not YouTube making a decision to demonetize a channel.
yeah. That's what it's.
But
That's what,
that's, yeah, that. I mean, I understand you want to kind of do edgy stuff, but you know what? You could do edgy stuff without being insulting.
so just because of the slur, you got his thing taken down.
Well, it's because of his merch, because it's more than one thing. It's when they grouped it all together, it's like, yeah, not this, not that, not this, not that type of thing. Then they
Yeah.
did end up just demonetizing his own channel and saying, you know what, dude, to me, it's YouTube saying, you know what, fine, you can come here, you can say what you want. You ain't making money from us. If you want to do this, free speech, fine. That doesn't mean you get to make this. No one's going to pay you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean YouTube. They're trying to get rid of. I don't know if you've seen it. They're trying to get rid of like 1,000 channels that do like conspiracy and hate and offensive stuff like that.
And I'm sorry, yes, we all have a First Amendment right to say what we want. We don't have a right to the bullhorn. YouTube is a bullhorn. YouTube, because they allow us to do this, we have to follow the rules. We have to follow the guidelines. Because if we don't, stuff like this is what happens, where channels get demonetized. We're not monetized yet.
Well, now they're talking about deleting, like actually getting rid of accounts. If you're conspiracy, I don't see why. Conspiracy it can be kind of fun. Conspiracy can be a double-edged sword. It can be good, it can be bad, but I don't think they should go that far with the conspiracy thing. But the hate ones, and then the what else I say? Hate and make it fun or stuff.
Bullying or something.
Yeah, I'm cool if you go ahead and get rid of them. But the conspiracies channels,
Well,
keep them around. You know, they're some of them are pretty interesting, and no, I enjoy watching some of them. So please, just try to leave like at least if it's not bad conspiracy, like then just leave them alone. If it's conspiracy of some other things, government maybe and whatever, then leave it because it's kind of interesting to me. Some of it.
well, here's my point to it. Then those channels, okay, need to be labeled that way. Hey, okay, you know what the Onion is,
Yeah.
okay? They flat out say this is not the news. It's all just made up stuff and stories that are meant to be funny.
Yeah.
Ridiculous and outrageous, and that's why. But it's told you up front. This is not the news. You see what I mean? If
Yeah.
you're gonna have a conspiracy theory channel, I'm sorry, there should be a way to say, hey, take what these people say with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Yeah. That is true.
Because I mean, you get kids, especially on here, watching this stuff, and then they think it's true, and it's actually, as adults, I would hope that we know the difference. But
Yeah.
that's not true of every adult either.
Yeah, I mean that's why if you watch streamers like Tipster, if it's some kind of rumor or he thinks a rumor, he will say, take this with a grain of salt because this is not 100% fact. It's not proven yet. It's just a rumor. He goes into and let you know right off the front that whatever.
Right, and that's the way these guys need to run. I'd say that's, if I was going to say, hey, I've got this article. It's kind of vague. It's kind of not very good in sourcing. I'd like to cover it, but you know what? I'm going to say, hey, take this story with a grain of salt, and then get into it. But I'll do that, and that's what they should be doing. But this is what people believe. I'm sorry, but YouTube just kicked off a bunch of people that were anti-vaccination. Well, despite what the science says, that vaccines are safe. I mean, they're not safe for everyone. Some people have side effects to it.
Yeah, some people are allergic and stuff. So,
but there isn't anything on this earth short of water that you can't have a reaction to.
Yeah, you have a reaction to anything. You just don't know. Like if you don't know right then and there, it's whatever. Like when your kids are born, you don't know what your kids are allergic to. You can't just be like, oh yeah, they're allergic to this, not, because you can't just assume.
Oh,
you don't know until they actually eat something or they get a shot or whatever. You don't know until it actually manifests itself.
Right, till it's too late.
Well, a lot of times it's not too late, but
well, you know what I mean. Till you're finding out they're allergic to something when they start swelling.
And then that's the reality of it. You don't know, and a lot of people probably will say, "Oh, that's harsh." No, it's the truth.
Yeah.
If you believe you automatically know what your kid allergic to, like you need to get a job somewhere because you can just guess what people's kid allergic to, and then you can make some good money. But it's reality. You really don't know until it happens, till they eat it or get adjusted by it or whatever. You don't know until it's in their system or on their skin or whatever. It's
right.
Like George said, it's kind of too late. Not the bad too late, but it's already like in
them or on them,
whatever.
Yeah.
And oh, okay, maybe they're allergic to this, and then you take them to the doctors. Oh yeah, they have reactions, allergic reaction. They're allergic to this. Like even. And the thing is, you can also get a reaction. You can also get when you get older.
Because your body changes.
Yeah, you can eat seafood all your life and be like, all right, cool, I love seafood, and then you turn like 25, and next thing you know, your throat starts swelling up after eating some shrimp or some crabs or something. Then come to find out you're allergic to it, and you're like, well, what happened? What do you mean? I've been eating seafood forever and never had a problem.
Times change. And when you go to order your EpiPen, on to the next story.
Oh, God, man. I can't even get mine because they're so expensive right now. It's insane. And they got shortages.
Amazon debuts its new delivery drone, says it will begin operation within months. And they call it Prime Air. And if you live within 50 miles of an Amazon distribution center or whatever they're called.
They got approved for this?
They have. Amazon's the one that actually released it, and they're saying that it's must.
I know they've been trying to do that for a while now, but the FCC was like, "No, you can't do that because that's invading the airplane aerospace or something."
Just pay out that money and we'll
but they got through the FCC, and then I guess it's okay because they was afraid. Yeah, FAA. I guess they was afraid that they was probably get sucked into a jet engine or something.
Probably still will happen.
Don't say that.
Probably still will happen.
Oh God, don't say that. That's jinxing them. You better off saying like bird will fly into it.
Well, birds do fly into planes, but the difference is the planes are designed to chew up the birds, and that's not being mean. It's either the bird or the plane
Oh God, I can't believe you said that. I'm an
It's-
animal lover.
Oh,
I'm reporting
you
you.
know what? It's either the bird or the plane, and the bird's dead either way.
I'm reporting you.
That'll be my guest. Speaking of being creepy, this creepy AI predicts what you look like based on your voice. Now, here's
Hold on, before you get into that, did you see the thing I sent you on Messenger?
no, sorry.
Oh God. I'm gonna see if I can send it to you real quick on Skype.
Don't. Here, I could go into. Where'd you send it on? Facebook.
Messenger, yeah. Just take a look at it real quick. Cause I wanted you to add that to the story. I totally forgot
sorry.
about it until now. It's alright. It's not your fault.
That's okay. The last one you sent me,
Yeah, it should be a link.
YouTube. Something.
I don't know.
YouTube. Imani.
Let me see.
Apple calculating the price of new iPhones.
Oh no. One before that, I
Oh,
think.
okay. Sorry, guys. Bear with us.
That's right. I forgot I told you. I was talking to you on here.
Yeah.
Damn it. I don't know if I sent it to you.
Country music is so.
No. Damn it. I didn't send it to you. Or did
Yeah,
I?
you didn't.
Maybe let me check Skype. I think I sent it on there. Let me check. What the hell did I send it to? Oops.
You don't even know what you're doing.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I don't know who I sent it to. I thought I sent it to someone.
Apparently you did, but that someone wasn't me.
Because it was like I was like, oh man, Joe's going to have to check this out because this is crazy. Like we really got like this.
What was the subject?
It's something to do with like we're talking about now, like the AI thing. And it's like, oh god, even for me, if it's creepy for me, and you know it's creepy, because it has to do something to do with like some kind of Japanese design or Chinese design. I gotta find it.
All right,
Well, you go
doing
into the
that,
next story.
I'll get into this one. Now, here's the thing: is if you look at what it is all the AI does is hear the person, and then it guesses what the person looks like based on the voice. And what I'm showing in the screen here is you have this is the real person. This is what the AI came up with. Same thing here. You know, and throughout all this. And yeah, some of it's a little, I mean, obviously it's going to be off, but it's not that far off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool. But it also, like I say, that is something that could be pretty creepy as well. Did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah, I just sent it to you.
What, on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me get back to Facebook.
And you see why. You'll see. If I say it was creepy for me, then it's
Okay,
creepy.
you're smiling. That's never a good thing.
Because it's sad. It is sad that we had to come to that.
Well, let's see. Robot. I'm putting it on the screen here. Or wait, I should maximize this. There we go. Robot Moof Wafu waits for you. Oh, that is. What, you don't need a wife? You know, only in Japan can you marry a gaming character. So why not?
It wakes you up. You can say like hello to it. It'll say hello back, and it'll wait for you to get home, tell you the weather, and goodbye. And it's pretty much like having a girlfriend locked in a glass.
Yeah,
It's
that was creepy.
oh god.
Yeah, that was,
I mean,
both
if-
those stories were kind of creepy.
if you have to come, if that's where we are in society.
Well, that's Japanese society. Now, hopefully that ain't
There,
here.
there's millions of them. They shouldn't have to come to that. If they stop being socially awkward, they'd be all right. If you have to come to that, where you have to get a AI robot, or it's not even a robot, it's a hologram, an AI hologram stuck inside of a glass, looking like something from Halo. if you have to go that far just to have someone speak to you, you need help.
You're nerdy. That's
Come
for
on,
sure.
social media is the easiest thing. You can literally just go online and talk to anyone, literally. And if that's too much for you, that you have to get a robot, then something is wrong with you. Then, because then that's sad. That is super sad. And I'm all for the holograms, the AI stuff. I love a lot of Japanese designs and a lot of Japanese stuff. But that's even for me. If I was a lonely man, I wouldn't even go that far.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna date your AI.
Like, you think I will care if my AI says, "Oh, hey, welcome home"? Especially if I had a hard day at work, I don't want to hear fucking nothing. I don't want to come home and you all happy and shit. Welcome home. Shut up. like, then what? Like, what do you do if you get drunk? You argue with it?
Oh God!
You,
No, I'm not coming to pick you up because you drunk. You can't
no,
pick me
screw
up your
you.
hologram.
Screw you. I
I'll
don't
keep
give
the
a fuck.
doors locked. You ain't getting in.
The weather today is gonna be crappy. Oh, thanks for ruining my goddamn day before I get up.
This is
Like,
some damn things you need to keep to yourself.
oh man, like I wouldn't want this thing in my house at all. I would not want it. And like I said, I'm all for the hologram technology and stuff, but that is really sad, especially if you're trying to get like away from women, that you just got another woman telling you what to do, except for just a hologram version, then you really didn't get out of the way. You really didn't get nowhere.
That's-
You literally still got a woman tell you what to do. It's just because it's not an actual woman telling you what to do.
Still a woman telling you what
It's
to
still
do.
a woman telling you what to do. And oh god, like we need help as a society. It's bad enough we're already Japan, and I'm pretty sure Russia is already working on robots, android dolls and stuff. I mean, we already got dolls. We already got to the point where we have life-size dolls. You don't have blow-up dolls anymore. You literally have life-size, real-looking dolls now.
But you
They
don't
cost
have to
pretty.
blow up.
It costs a pretty penny,
Oh,
but
God.
you still have them. And now they're getting to the point where they're making them move, talk, and they're giving them their own AI system where you can program yourself what you want it to do and sound like and whatever. That don't get me that don't get me wrong. To some extent, that sounds like the perfect woman. You can tell her what to do, program it to say what you want, or sound the way you want. You don't have to worry about it nagging against you or having cramps and all that, arguing with it. You ain't gotta do none of that.
That isn't your luck.
That sounds in a man's mind perfect.
Yeah,
But-
you get the one that's going to do all that.
To come and like me, I no one nobody stands it. No one can stand it at all. But it's their interaction. It's the interaction that keeps us human, because we socialize. We're just like dolphins. Dolphins, they're social. They have to social, and we have to social because that's what we are. If we don't, we can literally die, which is crazy. We can literally die for not socializing.
Well, here's
I think some
people-
kind of
Uh,
I don't know how it happens. I think some like it's kind of some depression thing, or your body just like shuts down or something. But it can literally kill you. There's studies out there for it. I'm not going to get into it, but you don't socialize, you can literally like just drop dead.
there's times in this society that I'd rather not.
I mean, it's easy now. You have social media, which I don't know
That's not
how.
an answer to anything.
Which I don't know how people are just can die from it now, because like you literally have social media, Tinder, whatever.
Oh, you
All
could
that
die
stuff.
from a heart attack because somebody pissed you off.
Yeah, that too. I mean, you can die from anything now, so it don't really matter. But you can literally die for like not like having a social life, which is crazy. So all you guys behind the screen, get a social life, because you can die if you don't.
Well, on to the next story. Lawmakers attack YouTube over platform sexualization of children. Now, we covered
Didn't we? Yeah, I was ready to say, didn't we talk about something like this already?
we covered it about like January, March, February.
How you gonna attack YouTube?
And I mean, it's like they took care of it. They did something about. I could understand if YouTube did nothing about it,
I mean, they don't
but
do anything
but
about
they
you know,
did.
people who are doing false claiming, but that's a different topic.
Well, they can't. That they're
I
in a
mean, they
bind
can.
legally. No, legally they cannot.
They can do something about these false claims. They can
No, they
like, hey,
can't.
slap on the wrist. Stop it. Don't do that. Don't
No,
touch that
there's
button.
nothing they can't do.
They
They
can.
cannot.
They can do whatever they want. It's their platform. It's their own rules. If you're forced, you're
No,
supposed to get your shit deleted. If you abuse the copyright system,
you talk about copyright claim or the community guidelines. Copyright
I ain't talking about the
claim,
community guidelines. I'm talking about
copyright they cannot do anything about.
I'm talking about their own guidelines for false copyright claims.
Well, they need to enforce. If it's false,
That's what I'm saying.
But
They don't
that's the
enforce
thing.
it. They don't.
Well,
enforce
they
their
can't.
thing.
Only a court of law can. When you fill out that copyright claim, that is a legal document. That's not a YouTube document. I mean, it is on YouTube, but it is actually a legally binding document. And that's what they have to do, according to the DMCA. And I'm not going to tell the powers that be at this time that they need to change it, because they will not change it to the right way.
Well, anyway,
They'll
but
make
how,
it more
back
restrictive.
back to the topic. How are you going to attack YouTube? Like, it's their fault. It's
I
not
know.
their fault that
Yeah.
people are just weirdos. It's not their fault.
Well, and here's the thing. When and what this was videos with like a little kid doing their first cartwheel or whatever, doing a cartwheel
Or doing yoga.
or whatever, and there's certain parts that would be sexually a sexual position, and they'll tag that on they'll put the timestamp on that. And I mean, it's like there are creeps out there in this world. This world has billions of people on it. There are creepy people.
There is, and there really is. And like I said, how is that YouTube fault?
And at least YouTube did something about it. It would be different if YouTube did absolutely nothing about it. I get it. They did. They demonetized a bunch of channels, which, yeah, they should have. Arguably, they should have, because if you're not monitoring your chat, then, I mean, you need to. I mean, somebody big like Linus Tech Tips probably can't. But if somebody, is being abusive, certainly there's a system already there that you could submit it and say, hey, this person's report this person, because you could do that. If you leave a comment, and if your comment is horrible, a horrible comment, and I mean abusive, I could report you to YouTube, and they'll take care of it. And that's the thing, is you have to report the stuff to YouTube, get their attention, because they get like 300 some hours of video every hour, something like that. How do you moderate that?
You can't.
No, you can't. Just like we're streaming now. If somebody happens to be with YouTube watching this, which is highly, 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 highly unlikely, they may say, no, we don't like them, or whatever. Just, okay, go to the next channel.
And that's
But-
it's you can't attack them. It's not their fault. That you have these sickos out here, and it's not like they're like, okay, yeah, we appreciate you being a pervert on our platform. Thank you.
Right. I mean, but they did, like I said, they did something. I would have maybe agree if they said, no, we're not going to do anything about it. But they did. So, I mean, props to YouTube. So leave it be. But the thing is, with this article, that it's Democrat and Republican or backing whatever. It's
course.
like, oh, go away.
Oh God, good old law and government always trying to get their hands to something.
And where they should be going after is our next story. These Americans fled the country to escape their giant student debt. So essentially, we gave them loans to go to school, and they just go to another country, get married, whatever, in that other country. And since they're now not a U.S. citizen, we can't go after them. So we're stuck not being able to collect that debt as a country. I mean, there's none of them are like superstars or megastars or anything
man.
like that.
That's funny.
But like this guy went to a university in Pennsylvania, studied communications and history, graduated, and then moved away. Had $30,000,
The country got.
and now, he was a teacher teaching English in China for a while,
Oh man,
and
that's
then
funny.
he's teaching somewhere else now. But he's not a resident in the U.S. anymore. He rescinded his U.S. Citizenship, which means he can't come back. And so
Probably don't wanna come back.
bankruptcy doesn't even absolve you of student loan debt. But apparently going abroad and renouncing your citizenship does.
So why would you want to come back? Like, kudos to you, man. Like, I mean, I'm glad you picked like China or something, but kudos to you. Kudos to you, man. And good luck on your endeavors escaping good old harassment calls, for that college debt.
No, they ain't gonna do any good because they
That will
can't.
get that will get to collect that interest over time when you pay slowly.
Yeah, good luck. But we do have our final story is a Facebook story.
Oh,
Facebook suspends app pre-installs on Huawei phones, and all it is if you get a Huawei phone, it has Android OS on it, it's not going to have Facebook preloaded anymore. And Facebook would pay Huawei. But
I really didn't care for Facebook being preloaded on my phone any damn way.
Well, here's the thing. It's like the pot calling the kettle black, and you understand what that means.
Yeah.
And it's because they're both spying on you, except Facebook just hides it in their terms of service. So does Huawei, but who thinks that a cell phone isn't spying on you all the time?
Constantly, man.
That constantly is. Oh, but we could go back to what we were going to talk about, and that is Apple's big announcement.
Oh yeah.
Because we almost forgot to talk about that, because I didn't put that in the itinerary. I notated it in the itinerary, but I didn't put it in because I'm not going to reference a site.
I mean, we touched on it last week, but now since I actually actually sat down and watched the conference and everything, which was a waste of my life. I hope that I can't get back because I didn't believe it. I was like, "There's no way." I know we talked about it, and I was like, "You know what? I gotta watch this after we get done because I don't believe that what we talked about. I don't believe that they're really going to charge, $1,000 just for a goddamn stand. No way."
Yep. $1,000 for a monitor
I actually
stand.
watched, and the thing is, it sucked because they really didn't get into it until the end. So I literally had to suffer for like almost an hour, just waiting. Like, okay, come on, when's the price gonna pop up?
Forward.
And then the more I watched it, I was like, oh my god, this thing is hideous.
And then it's a modular design.
And then it what it caught my eye also is they did the monitors the same design on the back of it.
Oh, you're talking about the cheese grater?
Oh my god, they put the same design on the back of the monitors. Like,
yeah, you're talking about. Hold on, let me pull an image up here so that everybody see. In case, that's why people come to us, because we get the news for them. Here we go. This is it here. Looks like a stainless steel cheese grater.
yeah,
Of course, that's for airflow.
old school cheese grater,
Yeah, old school.
not a new school cheese grater.
Oh, but wait, you could take the casters off and put wheels.
Oh my god!
So it's a portable
Like looking at that
cheese
picture,
grater.
it looks like I could literally hold it and just ready.
Well, Denny's, I think it
Oh
was
god, Denny's
Denny's.
tweet, that was hilarious.
Denny's tweeted they took the image and put a bunch of piled up
Cheese,
cheese,
bottom.
grated cheese at the bottom here.
And it was like, what did the tweet
Is the
say?
dishwasher safe?
Yeah, it's nice. We love the new design. It's nice and all, or something like that. But is a dishwasher safe?
That was just hilarious.
That
Now,
had me cracking up.
the bottom end iMac, the bottom end Mac here. I mean, it's supposedly a prosumer product.
It's an all-in-one. It
No,
can do
no, because it's all separate.
it
Well,
can do
well-
like everything.
Well, that's what it claims, but
It,
not
it
everything
can do
does everything.
everything. If you wanted a computer that can do everything, maybe do your dishes as well. Simple. If you don't get off my goddamn keyboard, move.
Well, here's the thing: is
That's the only thing
Six-
it's missing. It's missing to do your dishes for you and like talk to you and stuff. That's all it's missing.
it probably does. It probably has Siri built into it.
It's
But
crazy.
It starts at $6,000 just for the base model computer, and then they made it modular, and that's, I guess, their way of turning a regular desktop PC into their own proprietary thing, because it's a regular computer board, motherboard, and you have these modules that slide into it. Now the RAM you can update and all that stuff. The cooler
God damn you, Simba.
was a heatsink. So, like, no, I don't know that there's any options for air cooling
Air be some air.
or
Sorry.
water cooling. And then, like, the graphics cards and that, they have PCIe slots, but they go in like modules. It's a square box, and you put the square box into the slot. It's like, well, can I put a regular card in there, or does it have to be in this container to go into the slot? I don't know.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. I really had to like watch it. Then it's like, okay, yeah, we're using, the Radiant, 580. I was like, hold on, I have the Radiant RX 580, and my still didn't cost nowhere near $6,000.
And then, well, here's the thing: is what they were showing. They weren't demoing the base model. They were demoing the alleged $35,000 model.
Oh yeah, and that's the best thing about it, because they tell you about all this sweet stuff, but they don't. They wait until the end to tell you, oh yeah, you can go up to like 60 something gigs or 30 something gigs in the beginning. Then when you get to the end, oh, you're a base model, when it comes with 8 gigs, and you're like, hold on, what?
Yeah.
Hold on, what? You mean all this juicy stuff you just talking about ain't coming with this base model?
Yep. No, and
No.
then the monitor was $5,000,
Oh Jesus!
and then the stand was another $1,000.
And then like if you guys like add that together, if you want just the base model, the stand and the monitor, you're spending like over $12,000.
Not including shipping and or tax.
That's not
'Cause
even including that, but over
maybe
12
Apple will ship it to you for free.
grand. $12,000. Just think about that. $12,000
For
for a PC setup.
for a 8-core computer, 8-core 16-thread. Guess what this AMD processor is?
I can't remember.
8-core 16-thread.
Do you know what kind of desktop you can build for $12,000?
Well,
Do
Linus.
you have any idea what kind of monster you can make
for,
with $12,000?
in a PC market? Yeah, Linus from Linus Tech Tips did a equivalent PC to what the Mac was. Linus came up with, it was about just over $3,000 for the specifications. One of the other guys, I think it was Craft Computing, said it was closer to 75% of the cost, so they're only making 25% profit, somewhere in that range. But if you go to Linus's, it depends on which chip it is, because there's two chips that are Xeon processors. Okay, one's $2,000. All right, and that's the gold series, and then the other one is about $800. But they're both 8-core 16-thread with the same 3.5 to 3.7 gigahertz speed.
But in Apple's defense, because the monitor is so much money because it's what is it?
It is a high
6K.
Yeah, and that's where we go from on TVs we go high def, we go low resolution high definition, that's 720. Then you get true high definition, which is 1080. Then you go to 4K and then 8K. What is this with 5 and 6K resolution?
And even if you do do the 6K thing, your monitor is going to be like in front of you, so you really won't even get the benefit of the whole entire 6K because your eyes, you benefit 6K when you're further back.
Right.
But it's a monitor. It's a computer monitor that's going to be in your face. Well, I mean, not literally in your face, but it's literally going to be like a few feet away from you.
Yeah.
So you really won't benefit from the 6K. So, and the girl, did you watch the presentation?
As best as I could.
The woman that came out and was speaking on the monitors, she was, to me, and I hope this doesn't offend anyone. It looks like she caught the Holy Ghost when she's in church and just praising this thing, and it was the best hot ticket on the market. She was like, "Yeah,
best computer ever."
I was like, "Yo, why are you so happy about 6K when no one will be able to benefit from it?"
Well, here's the thing. They also say, well, you could edit 8K raw footage. Well, if it's only a 6K monitor, how are you going? One, it's going to be downscaled, right?
Yeah.
And then when you go to play it back, it's still going to be downscaled, because it's only a 6K display.
What are you going to do? Try to upload a video in 6K? YouTube don't even have that.
Yeah. Well, they have 4K.
Yeah, they have 4K. You can upload a video in 4K, or render a video in 4K, whatever.
Yeah, you can upload a video for 4K to YouTube.
Come on now. I can render in 4K. I don't use it because most people don't even have a 4K yet. A lot of people, I mean, it's getting cheaper now, and it's getting more relevant now because they're pretty much almost, by the time next couple years, they're pretty much going to make every single new TV a 4K. But in the meantime, a lot of people don't see the point of it. So a lot of people don't have 4K. So I don't upload my videos in 4K. There's people that do, but I don't. I mean, I did one video upload in 4K. I just wanted to see, how long it's going to take, and it took forever.
Well, and here's the thing: there's no content, really. I mean, aside from a streaming service or YouTube, or maybe Netflix, stuff like that. You're not getting that out of your cable box.
Exactly. And
you're not watching Days of Our Lives in 8K or 4K.
and the thing is, seeing her excitement, it was really. And then she was all excited and everything, but she didn't tell you the price yet. She was not the person to give you that price. I wanted to see the look on her face when no one was cheering. When they announced how much the monitor was, she was already in the back, gone.
Yeah, she probably exited. Elvis has left the building, probably.
And I was like, okay, you were so excited. Where you at? Come out on a stage and help my man announce the prices and to see if you were probably
tell it to my face. No, she ran off, which I agree. I'd have probably ran off too.
If you guys watched the conference or you listened to the audience when they were announcing how much this thing was, people were shocked. They were not happy. There were people cheering when they were talking about all the juice and everything, all the goodness inside of it. And then when they got to the prices, they're like, hold on, what?
Yeah. Hold up.
What?
Well, for what you're getting though, I don't see.
Build a
I don't
PC.
see. I don't see a reason to switch from PC to Mac.
And the thing is,
Not for 25% margin to
the thing
50 to
is,
75 or 50 to 25% margin that they're getting.
yeah, and they're gonna make the money. They're gonna sell it because you have diehard Apple fans, and
They're gonna.
that's why they can do dumb stuff like this because they have a diehard market and diehard fans who will pay their soul to have the next best thing. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna have some kind of payment plan. Well, they better for 12 grand. You better have some kind of payment plan. For otherwise you got 12 grand just laying around the bank. And
I'll just write them a check. It's going to be written in invisible ink.
And this is gonna be something good for like movie studios or maybe Google or whatever. This is gonna be something good for big companies, maybe.
Google is not going to switch all their stuff up to Mac because
I'm just saying I'm
these
just saying
guys code it themselves.
I'm just naming like the people who has the money to just drop.
Oh
on
well,
it.
yeah. Well,
Like if they was literally trying to aim for that market, that's the only people that are going to get it. Movie producers for their production, Google, and whoever, and big companies that got the money to actually spend 12 grand because I'm pretty sure they're just not going to buy one, model because they got a full thing of staff and they work on whatever. And you can do all this stuff. You can edit so many things at one time. You can add your whole entire edit library into it, and it can still not skip a beat. And it's amazing because who's going to have 1,000 tracks, editing at one time?
yeah, and they're certainly if they're going to do that, they're going to be doing it
That was
live.
that was a stupid example I ever seen in my life.
Well,
Oh yeah, look, we can add more audio. Oh look, more audio. Oh look, we're up to 1,000 strands of audio. Look at that.
and I know that you could probably do that on PC. And I pulled up the image of an iMac. The thing I did think about this design that was neat is those two handles. You hold it horizontally, and it goes into you could server rack mount it.
Yeah, that is something nice. I did see that, and that was nice.
That was kind of cool, but it still looks.
That
I mean, you
was
went
for the price. For the price, man, it ain't worth it.
Apple. You went from the trash can to the cheese grater.
Like, give me you can pay me, $100 and I piss on it for you.
And on that note, we've been doing this for about an hour and a half, and it's time to call it a night. Sorry to be a day late, everyone, but we will see you guys on Thursday, this coming Thursday at 7:30. This is Anything Goes. One thing I wanted to say, if you want to, you could go to the Jonathan's or my channel, click on About Us. If you hit the email and are a real person, you can send us stories if you like. We may cover them, and we'll give you credit for giving us a suggestion. Also, anythinggoesgj.com. That's our website where you could check up with us.
Or again, hit us up on Twitter. You can hit me up on Twitter, JadoFBA90 or at JadoFBA90 on Twitter. I ain't never really doing anything, so you guys can hit me up, send me stories, whatever, and we'll discuss it. Don't matter to me. My Twitter's always dry.
Well, we will see you guys next time. Have a good week.
Peace.